Hi, my name is Lena and welcome to my channel. And I'm doing Josh's Muffin book tag, and I made a mistake of leaving my chair, and you can see what happened. So let's try and do it. The first question, blueberry. If someone said literature, who is the first writer that comes to mind? Leo Tolstoy, Alexander Pushkin, and Fyodor Dostoevsky, because they are on school curricula and that what we are taught to consider the best we have. So you don't need to think about it to answer the questions. That's what our teachers teach us to consider the good literature. In question number 2, English, a work of British literature that became easier to understand when discussed. I think Middlemarch by George Eliot. I believe we read it a year ago. It was Middlemarch probably, with Jennifer from Insert Literary Pond here. And I was surprised how much I missed, how much details I would have missed if it wasn't for the girls. It was a very interesting experience. Question number 3, Corn, a book that is great to take on to go and read at any time. Any of Amalia Peabody mysteries by Elizabeth Peters. This is my variant because they're funny, they're entertaining. You can easily stop reading it, you can easily start again. Easy, light, funny, entertaining, undemanding. Question number 4, chocolate chip, a writer you feel was or has been able to write during all aspects of their lives. The problem with these questions, I haven't read enough of biographies. I haven't read any biographies of writers I read. But I believe that writing is a mean for any writer to overcome whatever they are faced with. So it's kind of a psychological way to cope with life. So I just chose writers that wrote more than 20 books, and they are Agatha Christie, of course, Elizabeth Peters, and Donna Leon, whom I haven't read yet. Question number 5, Oatmeal Raisin, a bookish trait you feel is just not necessary. A protagonist who drinks heavily. I hate it. I don't understand the fascination with the subject. I don't understand people who want to read about it. And I have a couple of examples. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins, and Mine and Frankie by Maeve Binchy. Or was it Maeve? Sorry guys. I hate this trait because I personally believe that you have more chances, these protagonists, they have more chances to survive a bullet to the brain than, stop drinking. Sorry about that. I don't understand the fascination with the subject. And question number 6, Bran, what kind of reading material do you find you constantly force yourself through? None, because I guess I don't read. Um, I don't read the literature that you would call demanding, difficult, apart from the And Quiet for the Dawn by Sholokov. I don't read any literature on the subject of Stalin and his repressions. So I don't read, I haven't read yet any book by Solzhenitsyn. I don't read non-fiction about World War II. I don't read had a conversation type of book that, for example, Mel reads from Mel's Bookland Adventure. Well, I haven't yet tried any of these very different topics and subjects to force myself through something unpleasant. Cranberry-Orange. Which two characters from different works would you like to see in one? Amalia Peabody and from the mystery series by Elizabeth Peters, and Woodrow F. Cole from Lonesome Dove, and three other books by Larry McMurtry. I would really like her to give Woodrow her peace of mind and to use her umbrella during the conversation. Question number 8. Coffee cake. If you could see any poet, dead or alive, recite poetry at your café, which one would it be? To make myself clear, if I walk into a cafe and I will see a person resembling Alexander Pushkin or Sergei Yesenin and reciting their poetry, I will think that they are mad and I will immediately leave. Cruffin, Croissant and Muffin, a great short work of French literature, and I have two examples. This is a short story collection by Guy de Maupassant. Actually, this is a book I failed to return to the library at my courses. At the courses where I first learned English and then tried to learn French, and it wasn't my fault. They just they bailed on me. They closed up shop. Don't worry, as they have had a security deposit for this book, so let's say that I bought this book from them. And my favorite short story is Claire de Lune, Moonlight, about an abbot whose niece fell in love with a young man, and the abbot is very unhappy about it. And he is afraid that she is going to be taken advantage of, and he is going to do something about it. Oh, it's very short, but very beautiful story. And another one, Hello, Hello Sadness by Françoise Sagan. Very nice, very nice short novella too. Next, what's next? Muffin Top, a work that would be better abridged. and I think it's The Poisonwood Bible by Barbara Kinsolba. It's a story about a missionary family trapped into Congo in the village of Kilanga during the Congo Revolution, during the Congo crisis. And I understand why this work is so long. If it was the story about this particular family, about Reverend Price, who is a bully and who bullies his daughters and who bullies his wife. If it was the story about this family, it would have had the perfect ending, probably some 3 or 4 chapters before the book actually ends. So inside this book is a perfect closure, perfect ending. But this book also about Congo and about revolution in Congo and about all the Congolese people. So this book is much, much longer, and it has its own very blood-chilling ending, but not as strong an ending as the one that could have been. Question number 11. What is your favorite muffin? I have never tried a muffin in my life. I tried, I wanted to buy one. I think Steve Donahue showed us a muffin from Donuts place, and we have this place in Moscow, and I went there and they don't have muffins. So, sorry about that. And question number 12. Let's go to Drury Lane. Who do you tag? I tag A Journey Through Books, Celia, Between Lines and Life, and Lukash's books. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and happy reading.